What was your dad's biggest aura moment? When I was with my ex-boyfriend, everything seemed great until we got our own place. At first, it was little things. He'd get mad if I didn't answer his texts fast enough. He'd comment on what I wore, how I talked, who I spent time with. Then he started grabbing my wrist too hard when he got frustrated. After that, it didn't take long before it got worse. The night I left, he was waiting for me when I got home. He was intoxicated. I told him I wanted to leave, and that's how it started. His voice was calm, but his hands weren't. The first hit knocked me off balance. The second dropped me to the floor and cut my eyebrow. I curled up on the floor with my hands over my head, as he knelt down and started wailing on me. I remember crying as he just kept going, and when he finally stopped, he told me I was pathetic, and lucky he still wanted me. I don't even remember grabbing my keys. I just ran. I showed up at my dad's house in the middle of the night, shaking, my eye already swelling shut. He didn't say a word at first. He just pulled me inside, made me sit down, and stared at me like he was memorizing every bruise. Then he stood up and grabbed his jacket. "What are you doing?" I asked. He kissed my head and said, "Stay here." I don't know exactly what he did that night. I never asked. But the next day, my ex's apartment was empty. His car was gone. He didn't show up to work. His friends didn't hear from him. It was like he vanished. I once asked my dad if he knew anything about it, and he said, "I have no idea who you're talking about."